You've just been born. Congratulations. And by born, I mean you've been tossed into existence, hanging upside down in a pitch-black, bat-infested cave. Cozy, right? You're clinging to your mother's stomach like a fragile raisin with fingers. One wrong move, and you'll be joining the unlucky bat babies who didn't stick the landing. You're blind, hairless, and the only thing keeping you alive is your grip and your mom's body heat. It stinks of guano, and the floor is a writhing mess of insects, fungus, and the bones of those who fell before you. The cave is loud, filled with thousands of other newborns wailing and twitching around you. No one's relaxing, not even your mom. Oh, and don't expect much motherly affection. Your mom is here for survival, not sentiment. If she's hungry or stressed, she might just drop you. She has to fly out for food soon, and when she does, you're left to dangle in total darkness, hoping gravity doesn't get curious. It's not cozy, it's not safe, and it's definitely not quiet. But you hang on. That's your first win. A small, desperate, slightly slimy win, but in bat life, that's how greatness begins. You were born hanging upside down and already lost the battle against gravity. Your tiny claws grip onto your mother or the cave ceiling for dear life. But spoiler alert, you suck at this. Hanging on isn't relaxing, it's survival. You're not nestled in a nest or cuddled in fur. You're dangling, hoping your little fingers don't cramp. One slip and you're in freefall. The lucky ones might get caught midair by another bat. The unlucky? Well, the cave floor isn't exactly soft. Even if you manage to hold on, your body is small, fragile, and completely at the mercy of the world around you. Cave crickets crawl all over you. And, oh yeah, snakes slither in sometimes, looking for an easy meal. But here's the real kicker. Your biggest threat isn't just predators. It's your own species. If you annoy an adult bat or end up in the wrong roost, you might get shoved off. At first, you've got it made. Mom's got the milk, and all you do is hang there and drink. But that phase ends fast. One day, mom flies off and doesn't come back right away. Hunger kicks in, and reality hits harder than a cave wall. You start trying to feed yourself. The night is endless and full of bugs, but catching them? That's an art you don't know yet. You chase, flail, miss, over and over. But then, you get one. A tiny mosquito, then a gnat. It's not glamorous, but it's food. And with every bite, you improve. You go for bigger prey, moths, beetles, and juicy sky snacks. You're no longer just reacting, you're anticipating. You learn where the bugs hang out, when they move, and how to catch them mid-flight. You used to be helpless. Now, you hunt. Not well, not elegantly, but enough to survive. And in this world, that's everything. No one teaches you to fly. There's no training montage, just instinct, panic, and a lot of crashing. The first time you launch yourself into the air, it's less of a graceful takeoff and more of a chaotic disaster. Your wings flap in all the wrong directions. You bounce off walls and nosedive straight into bat poop. And then comes the real terror, other bats. The air is crowded. You're surrounded by experienced flyers who don't care that you're new. They barrel straight into you, sending you tumbling. If you don't learn quickly, you'll be left behind. And a bat on the ground? That's just a snack waiting to happen. But you keep trying. You copy older bats. You learn to glide, to dive, to twist midair. And then one night, it clicks. Your wings stretch just right. You glide, you swerve, and you survive. It's far from elegant, but you're airborne. And the sky, terrifying as it is yours to own. You're no longer earthbound. The sky is messy, dangerous, and wild. But somehow, it's starting to feel like home. Humans get eyes. You? You have to scream into the darkness and hope something answers. Echolocation is your built-in sonar, letting you navigate and find food in total darkness. Sounds cool, right? Until you realize how frustrating it is to learn. Your first echolocation attempts are useless. Everything is a chaotic blur of noise. You can't tell a tree from a predator, and walls seem magnetically attracted to your face. And even when you master it, there's always the risk of misleading signals. A rock formation might sound like open air until you slam into it. A spider web? You won't even notice until you're wrapped in silk like a clueless snack. And the worst part? Thousands of other bats are screaming into the night, flooding your airwaves. Good luck figuring out which echoes are yours. Survival means flying into hell every single night. Your mission? Find food without dying. Sounds simple. It's not. First, you've got predators. Owls, hawks, snakes. Everyone wants a bite of bat. The second you leave the cave, you're a moving target. Then there are rivals. Bigger, stronger bats that don't appreciate you stealing their snacks. Get in their way, they'll chase you, bite you, or body check you midair. And don't forget humans. Bright city lights mess up your navigation. Wind turbines are basically giant, invisible death traps. People freak out when they see you and try to chase you out of buildings. Every night is a gamble, and every flight could be your last. As if your life wasn't already miserable, humans hate you. You're blamed for everything. Rabies, Ebola, the next horror movie pandemic. All your fault. Never mind that most bats are completely harmless. Humans see one of you and instantly assume you're patient zero. This means people actively try to kill you. They destroy your caves, swat at you with brooms, and scream if you accidentally fly into their house. You didn't ask to be nature's scapegoat, but here you are, public enemy number one. If you somehow survive long enough to get old, congrats. You are now a slow, fragile target in a world that doesn't tolerate weakness. Your wings, torn and battered, your reflexes, not what they used to be. That insect you used to catch midair, gone before you even react. You start losing fights to younger bats and food gets harder to find. One day you just don't make it back to the cave. Tonight something is off. You can feel it. Your wings are slower, the wind colder. The hunger gnaws at you, but your body doesn't respond like it used to. You dive, aiming for a juicy moth, but you hit the ground. A shadow moves overhead. A predator? A rival? A human? You try to take off again, but your body feels too heavy. You hear the echoes of your colony still soaring in the night. But this time, you won't be joining them. So, if being born as a bat sounds like a chaotic nightmare, it is. But it's also a strange kind of miracle. From the second you drop into the world, everything tries to kill you. Gravity, hunger, predators, people, even your own kind. And yet, somehow, you persist. You learn to fly, to hunt, to navigate the dark using nothing but sound. You survive where few could. Life as a bat is brutal, but it's also brilliant. So next time you see one flutter through the night, don't flinch. Respect it. That little upside-down creature, it's a warrior of the dark.